vain words. I told you, most of us, our problem, it is want to be lied to. We want lies. You know, even the Bible says we have changed the wrong things to look the right things or the true things. We want lies. If someone tells you we will suffer for 10 years, why? Because I'm starting a business. You don't want that person. You want the person who will lie to you in the next 6 months, you will be a billionaire. But the person who is telling you the truth that we have to build fast for us to live rich in the future, you don't want that one. And that's where you find many of us have vain words because we need you. But the only one way we can get you is give you fake promises, fake lies, vain words, empty debts. Why? Because if I tell you the truth, the truth, I will lose you. So the only way I can give you is every month I will up my game with grammar until you become mine. Gentleman, sorry. At the end of the day, there is a way this word is misused. Who told you being a gentleman is being a servant? Most of you are servants in your own kingdom. Who told you pulling a chair is being a gentleman? Who told you opening a door is being a gentleman? You see, I told you you love lies too much, but it's okay. If that is what makes you sleep at night, it is okay. But the real meaning of gentleman is in the word itself. You have to be gentle. Why? Because the Bible says women are weaker vessel. So you don't tell me you're pulling that chair for her, but your speech is not gentle. You are rude, you are harsh. Am I making myself clear? You need to reach a place to know that you are dating a weaker vessel. You need to be gentle with them. Gold digger. At the end of it all of us are gold diggers. Let me show you something. Not all of us. Wait, not all of us. Most of us. It's good to put most of us. Do you know, nowadays, most of the relationships are transactional. The difference is, which transaction are you receiving from your partner? There are poor people, because there is a difference between poor and broke. There are poor people who their transaction is money. They are digging something. There are other people who are stupid. Their transaction is intellectual, mental intelligence. They want someone who can think. Because for them to think is a problem, but they are physical. They can operate with someone's idea. But thinking for themselves, it's a lie. That's also a transaction. I don't know if I'm making sense. There are people who don't know how to love themselves. They need to be loved. Those are the people who love words of affirmations. They want to be affirmed. So at the end of the day, we are all gold diggers in one way or another. Rejection. May rejection not make you desperate. I know. You know why you are being rejected most of the time? It's because you want people who are out of your class, out of your... Okay, don't lie to yourself. There is a class that can accept you. But those are the people that we reject. We want people who can reject us also because we are not in their class. Value for value. That is always something I say. If that person wants money, get money. Most of you have been rejected most of the time by the people they want. But the reason why you're being rejected is because we don't want to accept ourselves. Then the rejection makes us become desperate. That now we have decided, now we will not look for people that we want, we will not add value in our life, we will accept anything that comes in our way. And that's why we accept toxic people and violent people. Why? Because those are the people who are available for us. Desperate. You see that bad relationship you're having right now? It is caused by one thing, desperation. Ask yourself, how did that relationship start? Was that person the person, okay, was that the person that you had love for? Or was that the person who was available for you? Did that person make you love them? Or did your love come naturally? Because most of us, desperation took us to relationships that if we had another chance to redo our mistakes, we wouldn't be in the same relationship again. Because we look at the biological clock, we think our time is running away. So we settle for anything that comes our way, because now we are so desperate to be in a relationship. We are so desperate to be married. Then you realize when you get married, it is when you get your type. Comparison. God, I don't know why. Why do people in relationship do this? Why is it that every time you are in love, you don't compare your partner with anybody? But when you are in arguments and fights, it is when you are like, why don't you be like your friend? Don't be like so and so husband. Be like so and so woman. Guy, why do we do this? Why do you compare your partner with someone else? And let me tell you something. When you are happy, you might think you are the alpha and omega in your partner's life. Until when you have an argument, it is when you know there is someone they measure you with. Either online or around you or people you know. And that person becomes your weighing scale. And it is an error. By the way, when you realize your partner is comparing you left, right, and center, run away. Because you will never be enough for them. Pause your dreams. That is the one big mistake you will ever do in your life. Can I show you something? When you are in love, you are blind. So blind. Higher, you have a very big career. For example, a woman. Let me give an example with women, because women, sometimes you don't use your mind. Because you are too emotional. You got married and you are in love, fully in love, and your career was doing good. You are financially capable of taking care of your family alone. Then it reaches a place, you guys decide, your man decides to to make you pregnant, or they want a baby, and they tell you, you know what, with my salary, I can take care of you too. True. Just stay home, get pregnant, and take care of us. And you, because of love, you pause your life. Then, after you get the baby, your husband dies. Talk to us. What do you do after that? Yet you have paused your life to get pregnant. Hard to get. If you are close to a Swahili speaking person, ask them if they can interpret you this. They say, chelewa chelewa, utapata mwana si wako. Like, for example, why are you praying hard to get to someone that you die for? Someone you are sure this is the one. Oh, this is the one that I have been praying for. This is the one that I have been waiting for. Why are you praying hard to get? Do you know there are people like me who they don't know how to chase? And we don't beat around the bush. This is what we want. This is what we want. Full stop. The rest is etc. You play hard to get, we go to the next one. Why? Because let me tell you something. If I came for you because of your personality and character. In the world has 8 billion people. How many people do you think they have the same characteristics as yours? What do you have that is different from the 8 billion people apart from your fingerprint? Stop playing a game you will lose. If you are not sure about it, don't play it. Called off. I will always congratulate you and applaud you if you call off a relationship or an engagement or a wedding that you are not sure about. Most of you want to impress us, the public. And as the public, we will not be with you when you are crying. When you are struggling, we will not be with you. Yes, you want to do that mega wedding. You want to do that mega function. But if your heart is not into it, if your mind is not settled, please call it off. Even if it is one day before. Even if it is the morning to the day, of the day. Call it off. Please don't put yourself in a pit that you are not sure about. Take time. Revise your mind. Revise your heart. Don't look at the things that you have paid for. Look at the life that you might lose.